Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'm Paul-Esupofo. Thank you so much for joining tonight. I hope you have a wonderful time. If you can watch me clearly, if you can clearly, please let me know. Let me see if you can do that. Firstly, I want to appreciate the Brazil Film Festival that rounded up yesterday. I saw one of our films was film. That's a good one. Thus is the Lord. Thus is the Lord was a short film we just shot, and we didn't even have the mind of film festival. When I was uploading for the film festival, that was the film that was available. That was the film that was available at that time, and we are going tonight. We're going to be talking about part one. That's a very good one. Let's go to this past segment, the first segment of this lighting. The physical property of the light, because many times I've seen people, and I want to quickly correct it. Many times I've seen people who have graduated from film schools, several film schools, especially in this part of the world. They say, "Oh, where is the lightning?" You know, I have to do a live broadcast at a time. Common errors that people always say lightning and lightning. You have to look at the difference of those things. So one of the things I always tell people that one of the best way to make a lot of difference is to do things right. Now, as you're looking at me now, you like the picture, what you're seeing. Without light, there will not be any picture. Without light, there will not be any good pictures. So light is very important. A good knowledge of the physical and artistic characteristics of light is a prerequisite of understanding video photography in any form. I repeat, a good knowledge of the physical and artistic characteristics of the light is the prerequisite of understanding videography in any form. Whether you're taking picture, whether you're taking anything, this is the thing you need to understand. And tonight, I'm not going to go to another thing on the note. I just want to give you this brief because I wanted to let you know that lighting, especially when I said creative lighting goes beyond what everybody can say. Oh, we're going to talk about 3-point lighting that we've covered and all that. This is particular telling you the nitty gritty. Why the light is light, why that thing is necessary, why I need to put the light, why the light is so much dimensional for me, why I need to wake up and say, okay, look at the light, this light must be here, this light must be here. And you ask me, Brother Paul, you know so much. Where I went through so many problems, I went through so many hardship when I started filming. We are not yet conquered everything, but we still go through such. So most times I find myself, the first time I have to use light in my life is halogen lamp, halogen light, very hot. When they put it on you, you'll be sweating like eagles. If I put this one on, you remember there was a time I was putting a one red particular tungsten light on. For a particular light, I developed a fault of my eyes. It's there. If you go and watch it, I had to be using glasses all around. There was a time I was down, my eyes were aching me. Before coming online, my eyes would be aching me, seriously. There was a time I asked my wife, please come and do this live broadcast for me. This is the note, go with the note. I even told her yesterday, I said, it's time for me to write another note entirely. I know the book is a reference book, that's why I'm being careful not to quote them wrongly. Do you get it now? So when you talk about light is one of the aesthetic things. When you understand the aesthetics, you can do any artistic work anywhere. When you understand the prerequisite of lighting, you can fix any problem at any time. You can do a spot lighting, you can do 3-point lighting, you can do practical lighting, whatever lighting. Now, you ask me, Brother Paul, do you know what I fixed for myself? I said, Paul, all you need to do is just teach this thing. And I make sure that as I'm teaching it, I'm not just teaching from the blues. I'm not just teaching from the books. I'm teaching from what I have experienced. That's the difference between me using a book as a reference book and what I've experienced. So I started with One terrible. Many of you who started in the early 90s or late 90s, you understand what I'm talking about. It's under the halogen lamp. When you by the time you don't know your lamp, you'll be sweating. You'll be sweating seriously. You'll be sweating seriously. You'll be wondering what's going on. So to give the best of the best, to give the best thing, you have to go extra mile. You have to go extra mile. You know, we are kingdom filmmakers. Kingdom filmmakers are where they're supposed to find the best. Somebody say, are you sure you're living in Nigeria? I say, yes, I'm living in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria. In fact, in Ibadan, precisely. But I make sure that whatever I'm giving to God, I am going to give it to the best. One of my friends said something recently. He said, now that the data is expensive, do you think there will not be a time that you will not be coming online? Don't you think it's high time with people who are watching you to support you? I said, well, that's a good idea. So, I've said it before. If anybody want to support what we are doing, you're feel free, contact me. But I don't want to beg. I'm sorry, I'm not going to beg. But if you're led, why not? And I've told us testimonies of testimony, all the phones that I've been using so far, they were donated. They were given. Do you get it? My original phone got spoiled. Somebody said, no, why will your phone get spoiled? No. And somebody said, okay, this gun, take this gun, do this gun, do this. And that becomes a good thing. The light of God in a film transformed the real light use. So when we talk about lighting, I know the positioning I can be that my lighting will not be flawed. I know that one for sure. But sometimes maybe the children are there and everybody was there. You just want to quickly rush and do something. You just have to get something done. You just have to get the balance. You have to get a good thing. You have to get a good job. You have to get a lot of things. Make sure you're balancing things the way it's supposed to be. You get to me now? Those are the secrets. So tonight, like I said, I'm not going to give you too long a thing. No, I just want you to have a balance of light. Light. The Bible talks about light. It says when your eyes is single, your body is full of light. There is nothing we have created in this world that you can't find the root in the Word of God. That's what I've discovered. Recently, I began to learn about multi-level marketing, and I discovered the deep truth of the Word of God were in this multi-level marketing. Sometimes we're talking about digital marketing, digital this, digital thing, digital skills. I said, wow. Oh, we're found in the Word of God. That is why we, children of God, must go deeper and deeper in the Word of God. And some people just say, you're using smartphone to shoot a movie. I tell you, forget about it. If you have a good lighting, some of these cameras, the phone cameras were bad. If I'm going to say they are very bad. You look at it and say, we have shot a movie, and say, are you sure we use... And we get to look at the phone. Are you sure this is phone I used to do this? And even our editor in the ministry, we are using the laptop were misbehaving. So we begin to use smartphone. Most of the films you have enjoyed on Facebook, on YouTube, if I tell you that we have used smartphone to edit them, you will say, wow. But smartphone are different from smartphone. So it's not a bad thing. If some of the people that have been watching for years want to be part of our partners, want to be partnering with us, why not? You're welcome. You're welcome. So it's not a bad idea. When my friend was like, you just have to tell people, yes, I say, well, it's not really my style. That's the truth. I will tell you, but it's not my style of, please, if you want to support us data, if you want to support us this, no, it's not. But because the ministry is big and we needed a lot of things. So I just believe, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean on your own understanding. But I want to give you a privilege is that watching me and you feel you can be part of what we are doing, you can be supportive. Why not? The doors are open and the Lord will help us. Tomorrow we'll continue the lighting issue. And I want to appreciate those who have joined. Let me see. Chibumna Omoba Collins. Thank you so much. I love your name. See COC. Thank you so much for the encouragement. I appreciate those who are watching and those people that will still watch later. I appreciate you. My name remains Paul-Esupofo. The Monday through Friday we come here. Saturday's interactive, and Sunday like this night in the night again we continue to do what we need to do. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Don't forget, don't just be creative, stay creative and be a person of creativity. Do have a wonderful day. Bye. Bye-bye.